And a very good Tuesday morning to you. Weather Nod meteorologist Evan Hanner with a check of your forecast here as we get the second day of the work week started. Brought to you as always by On Target. And we're on target for an absolutely beautiful day all throughout the region today. You're looking at the radar this morning. Not a whole lot to talk about on the radar. That's to be expected with such nice weather we have on the way through the rest of today, even into tomorrow. Things change a little bit as we head towards the end of the week and the weekend, but still looking pretty nice as we head through today. Out there, well, it's still dark thanks to daylight saving time entering its third day. We'll see plenty of calm skies out there this morning. Some of the reflections from the lights from our Lovers Lane Soccer Complex camera looking west here from the city of Bowling Green. Looking further on to the east, our Barren River Lake camera overlooking Barren River Lake. Out there on the northern parts of Allen County from WPBM looks pretty nice as well, all calm with the lights in the distance, and yeah, that's something we're going to continue to see as we work through the rest of today and into tomorrow. Temperature's a little variable out there this morning, depends on where you are. Our cooler spots are pushing down toward freezing, 33 in Morgantown, 32 on the north side of Bowling Green, but look out toward the Research Farm, WKU, 41 there, 41 on the Warren-Barron County line. Same thing out in Russellville this morning, 44 Scottsville, and 45 out in Franklin. So we're looking at some milder temperatures in parts of the region out there this morning, and that's something we'll continue to see thanks to high pressure in place. High pressure parked over the northern parts of the Gulf. That is equaling warmer air pushing up into the region as we work through the morning hours and into throughout much of the day, really. And we'll continue to see much nicer conditions out there as we work through the day. Weak little boundary off to the north, should stay off to the north. So we're in pretty good shape as we head through today, tomorrow, even much of Thursday as well. We're actually looking very, very nice weather-wise out there. You see, the high-resolution rapid refresh this morning has a pretty good handle on temperatures out there. It's showing 41 in Bowling Green. So as we push through the day, we'll see those temperatures warm. After lunchtime, we're pushing into the low 70s. How about 74, 75? A beautiful day expected out there today. We'll continue to see absolutely gorgeous weather as we work through the daytime hours. The air is rather dry, which means we're not getting that kind of muggy feel out there. It will be a little breezy at times, but that's to be expected usually when you get this warm this time of year. We're usually pumping that up thanks to southwesterly breezes, and that will be no exception today, though they won't be too aggressive, at least as aggressive as what we think they'll be as we head later on into the work week. Looking nice as we head into tonight. We cool off nicely into the 50s thanks to a little bit of cloud cover. You see areas much further to the north of the Ohio River cooling into the lower 40s. We'll be back into the 50s. Look at this, 70 by lunchtime tomorrow. We could overdo temperatures again into the 70s, perhaps upper 70s at times as we head into our day on Wednesday. Another very nice day as we head towards the midpoint of our work week. But notice we stay milder as we head into Wednesday night. This model only runs out through 1 o'clock Thursday morning. And you see we're only in the mid-50s. That's the cloud cover from another system that's going to try to work in as we finish out the day on Wednesday and head into early Thursday. So this is late tomorrow, or actually late tonight is the model here. You're looking at the model precipitation off of the North American mesoscale model. You see a little bit of that precipitation, that weak little system further to the south, keeping the showers for the most part further south. This is actually Thursday mid-morning. And you see perhaps a few of those showers down into Alabama, southern middle Tennessee. But for the most part, we stay on the drier side. I'm not going to completely eliminate the chance for showers late Wednesday and into Thursday, but it is something we will continue to keep a very close eye on as we head through Wednesday night into Thursday. That shouldn't be too impactful. The next impactful system, again, works our way. We've been talking about this for a while now. Starts to work our way as we head into the day on Friday, and especially now looking like into the day on Saturday. So, backing it up, this is late on our Wednesday evening. You see that weak little lead wave pushing across the deep south, and perhaps throwing a few showers our way as we head into the day on Thursday. I think a lot of us stay dry on Thursday, though the temperatures do take a touch of a hit down in the lower to middle 70s as opposed to the upper 70s heading into the day on Thursday. But notice, here we go. We've been talking about this system. There's a 984 low on the northeast parts of Colorado into Nebraska. That will rapidly deepen into the 970s as we head into, this is Friday evening. You see a band of thunderstorms developing along its north and east side across Minnesota, Iowa, into Missouri and Illinois. That's the band of storms we'll have to watch into the evening hours, late night Friday, and into the early hours of Saturday. Depending on how those hold together, that could provide us with the opportunity for at least some showers and thunderstorms, if not some severe weather as we head late Friday night into Saturday. Looks like those storms would be probably weakening as they push in here. The environment here just not quite as favorable Friday night for the potential for strong to severe thunderstorms, but with the very strong low pressure we have in place, it wouldn't take a whole lot in the way of instability to drive some of the very strong winds aloft to the ground, and that's something we have to be very watchful of late Friday night into Saturday with the lead part of that wave. Now, that's where things get a little complicated. This is a solution from the GFS. We have two global models we look at this far out. This particular solution indicates that by Saturday and Saturday morning, we're going to be watching the development of another surface low further on to the south across the Gulf states. That will try to push on to the north. You see, this is for Saturday evening, a 990 millibar low sitting basically over Nashville. Now, that's interesting because it all depends on where the frontal boundary from Friday night leaves off, because that low pressure will start to work up that boundary. Where that happens, east of that, you're going to get the potential for strong to severe thunderstorms, significant severe weather in some cases. On the north and west side, you're likely going to get some very heavy rain. Now, the model solutions have been, the GFS has been consistent in saying this is going to come from New Orleans to Nashville and then push off to the north and east. That would give us more of a heavy rain solution, keeping the severe weather off to our east and our southeast. But some other models trying to keep that a little further west. So that's, I think, the thing we need to key in on very quickly, or at least keep a very close eye on during the day on Saturday, because where that low develops, the potential is there for some more severe weather, and further to the south, I think, more significant severe weather potential as we head through the day on Saturday. You see the parent low moving up into southern Ontario and leaving us alone. And by Sunday, we've got a few showers left over, but much cooler air starts to work in as that frontal boundary pushes offshore, and we're left with some drier weather as we head towards the early parts of next week. So zooming in on what the GFS is depicting here, there you see that very strong low off to the north. This is Saturday morning. And you see that pushes off to the east, and those showers and storms start to weaken. Right now, this particular run of the GFS has that frontal boundary. Let's see if we can change the color to blue here, and we'll indicate that. Has that cold frontal boundary basically sitting between I-65 and I-75. That is where we would then see the low pressure start to develop onto the eastern, or onto the leftover part of this frontal boundary. It would develop further to the south and run up this boundary. And again, further off to the south and east, this is where the severe weather setup would be in this scenario. We'll color that in orange. You see the potential for the severe weather would be here, whereas on the other side, it would be more a very heavy rainfall on the other side of the frontal boundary. Again, this is just one model solution, but it gives us the idea that we could be dealing with the potential for both heavy rain and strong to severe storms as we head into the afternoon and evening hours on Saturday. Kind of see where the battle lines are drawn on this particular map. So as that low develops, it travels up that boundary. There you see the 990 low, basically over Murfreesboro, and that pushes on to the east. Heavy rain on the northwest side of it, strong to severe storms on the south side of it that will have to be watched very carefully. As a matter of fact, the Storm Prediction Center has updated their risks as they do. The day 4 through 8 outlooks come out once a day. So overnight, they added Much of Kentucky west of Interstate 65, including all of Wobbles, into the 15%, which would map off to a slight risk of severe weather. Remember, these outlooks go 7 a.m. to 7 a.m., so this would end at 7 a.m. on Saturday. It still has the best chance of significant severe weather further off to the west. We're talking places like St. Louis, Paducah, down toward Jonesboro, Arkansas, Jackson, Tennessee, Memphis, Tennessee. That's where the greatest threat would be on Friday. Heading into Saturday, they have updated this risk, all of Wobbles, yet again, in the level 2, what would map to a slight risk of severe weather for really much of the state of Kentucky. This would again probably get refined as we head further on into the Saturday and well, obviously, as we head through the week and then further on into the weekend. But again, it keeps that highest risk for significant severe weather, or at least the higher confidence area in severe weather, off to the south across portions of southern and eastern Tennessee, across Alabama and Georgia as well. Again, this will change, but just something to keep in the back of your mind. You see, it's not just the Storm Prediction Center. The fine folks, the machine learning module with Colorado State University, again, paints that greatest severe risk to the west on Friday, really goes bullish across the deep south on Saturday, and even has some of that edging into parts of Kentucky. So it's something to watch. Don't take these as the gospel. This is just a learning module. But again, the potential is there for strong to severe thunderstorms as we head late Friday night into Saturday, and again, Saturday afternoon into Saturday evening. And we'll continue to refine that forecast as things push along. So, a look at your next 6-day weather forecast. Until that arrives, we're looking at beautiful conditions. A-plus day out there today. 77 and sunny, mostly sunny and 75 tomorrow. Clear skies tonight in the 40s to near 50. Cloudy skies like to work in on Wednesday into Thursday. That's where we could see a few scattered showers. I think more clouds, but no big issues, no huge issues on Thursday, just watching the potential for some scattered showers. We dry out Thursday night. I think we're pushing 80 on Friday. We get that very strong southwest wind up into the region as we head into Friday. Upper 70s to near 80, a daytime high. Showers work in with that lead band Friday night, and into Saturday we'll watch it again with the potential for some strong to severe storms. We calm things down as we head Saturday night into Sunday. Notice we're cooler on the backside of that front, 62 for a high on Sunday, with Sunday night lows hovering around 40. So, 'tis the season for roller coaster temperatures, and that would make sense as we continue to approach the vernal equinox. That'll just about do it for me here this morning. Weather or not meteorologist Evan Hatter with a check of your morning forecast, brought to you by On Target. Y'all have a great day out there and a great rest of your week as well. I'll be back tomorrow.